it brings up something like the enhanced armor, and it just tells me how many... Oh my god, all this talking! Shut up, all of you! Hello everyone, welcome back to The Witcher 3. Shut up, I'm doing an intro. Last time we had a dream about a sparrow, which equals Ciri. She was with Dandelion. And now we're gonna keep doing things. And the drunkards.
Help some fellas out, master. We're a bit of coin short another round.
Then go home.
See? Witcher, ain't you? We're butchers. You slaughter, we slaughter.
I don't follow the logic.
Old villagers pitch in. Lords out with their purses. Ladies do like with their legs.
Guess I've been to the wrong villages. With the wrong lords and ladies.
Come, don't make us beg. What's the Witcher for, anyways? It's to help men in need.
Yeah, but not with your drunken stupors. Time to go home.
You boys look tired. Probably ought to go home now.
Well, how long we been drinking now?
2 days. Well said, master. Home we will go.
Good, and stay there. Before you die of whatever. What? I'm not stealing a look. Alright, notice board, take all the shit. Shit. Okay. I'm gonna talk to this guy. Open the quest. Oh my god. I did not want to climb up on that.
A witcher? Oh, hear about the notice by chance?
I don't remember a notice, but sure, what are you doing? What do you need?
But what's it about? I hear right, you're going on some voyage, need a companion.
Not just some voyage. Cross the sea. Mark this. When I got pressed into the infantry in 1242, I promised my beloved Let I'd return alive, whole, and with a pearl from Skellige. Not just any pearl either. A black one. The rarest and most precious.
You're an idiot. Why would you promise that?
Ambitious.
Perhaps. But they were empty words.
At least you can admit it.
War, that one and the next. But I never fulfilled my promise. High time to change that. For if not now, then when?
Never.
Thing is, I've grown old in the meantime, as you see. Can't manage it alone, need a strong shoulder to lean on. And a witcher's shoulder's as strong as they come. So, what do you say?
He really doesn't look that old. I'll help you. Sounds like a noble cause, even though it's stupid.
It is sane. There's an irresistible charm to it. Offer me some pay and I'll help you out.
Don't you fret about coin. I brought home a good deal of it from various fronts. Say we meet in Skellige, by the collapsed bridge near Arenbjorn. It's but a hop away from the bed where black pearls are born. Will that work for you?
Sounds fine. See you there.
Alright, now I will promptly ignore him for hours upon hours. Alright, so Rosemary and Tyne, I am going to go there. After this, so... So yeah, the last episode I had recorded. I didn't have it edited, but I had it recorded, and it was sitting in the folder where I needed it to be to edit it. But I, for some reason, couldn't find it there, so I thought I hadn't recorded it, so I just didn't put it up. That's why you got a Pokemon Snap speedrun. Oh hey, a guy. So I then found it on Sunday, which is yesterday for me, and I'm like, oh well, that's stupid and convenient, because now I have an episode for today and I don't have to record, so I'm only recording one new episode this week. Basically, just what I'm saying is I'm an idiot. So, yeah. Oh, this guy, we gotta help with his thing. He's a bread maker.
Redanian dumplings, speciality of the house, heartily recommended. Blimey. A vatgun in my establishment? It can't be.
How do you know I'm a witcher?
You joking? Silver blades. Who else uses them? Crafted in Mahakam, am I right? Must be about 40 inches long?
40 and a half. Still impressed. You're something of an expert, evidently.
I'm Ibir Hattori, former master swordsmith. Currently, a master of dumplings.
Geralt of Rivia.
A pleasure, Geralt. How might I help you? Care to try a dumpling?
No dumpling. But only idiots would not know that I'm a witcher based solely on the 2 swords. Only witchers wear 2 swords. I'm looking for a good blacksmith. Swordsmith.
Looking for a good swordsmith. No one?
He just said he's a master.
3 swords on your back. A bit much, don't you think?
Good one. But all jests aside, you make swords anymore?
No, because he's a pansy.
It's dumplings now. I must make a living. But I miss the hammer, anvil, and bellows. Oh, the heat of the forge. Were it not for that swiving Van Horn.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I shan't greet a witcher with dumplings. Come, let me show you something.
Yes, please. Show me your extensive collection of armor and weapons that I
Quite a
can't use.
collection. Premium quality, too.
Thank you. I've kept these as mementos.
That shield doesn't look like quality. It's all beat up.
Damn shame you don't make them anymore. I'd gladly replace what I have with this kind of steel. Someone with your skills? Why the hell are you needing dough?
This might surprise you. The pay is better. But above all, it's much safer. Food vendors rarely disappear or end up as cripples.
Fair
I
point.
see. Someone controlling Novigrad's smithing market?
Not officially, though. All supplies go through Ernst Van Horn, and they say he plays cards with Cleaver. Frequently.
I don't quite remember who Cleaver is. Actually, no. He's one of the 4 lords of the thing. Underground lords of this place.
Tried
I guess?
negotiating?
I don't remember.
Making a deal?
With Van Horn? Do you jest? He's a proper heartless bastard. Either play by his rules and pay him, or go out of business.
I see.
But I shan't complain. Dumplings have proven an excellent source of income. It's just...
It's not your passion.
You miss the heat of the forge. Tried getting supplies from someone else?
Those rogues of the underworld control all the sources. How am I to talk to them? Unless... Would you be willing to help me?
Yes. Yes, I would. I want your
Want me to
sword.
help you get you supplies?
And that's not an innuendo.
Just come with me to a meeting. As my bodyguard, it'll bolster my confidence. Truth be told, not so long ago, I tried negotiating some iron deliveries with one of the King of Beggars.
How'd that go for you?
Right. King wouldn't worry about an embargo Cleaver imposed.
It's just... He demanded an inordinately large share of the profits. I thought you might help me negotiate. I don't mean gratis. I'm certain we can agree on a fee.
Could I choose something from your collection?
Oh, forget this rubbish. I shall forge you a sword fit for killing gods.
I don't know. Criminal underworld. Not really sure I want to meddle with them.
I badly need your help. Van Horn is a Van Horsen. He must be taught a lesson. I'd be eternally grateful. Plate armor, yours. Or perhaps you'd like a catapult or a trebuchet.
How would I carry around a catapult or a trebuchet, dude? A sword would be alright.
Fine. Arrange the meeting.
Splendid. Meet me after dark, near the crane at the docks.
This is a quest I'm not going to do for a while because it is a level 30 quest and I am only level 11. That is not happening. Okay, so maybe now we'll actually be able to make it to the Rosemary in time. Time. It's time. Unless it's time, in which case it's time. Oh, here we are. Here's the front door.
I'll never come back, you stinking...
Zoltan! Get out of the way!
Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your ass till you've toes for teeth. Geralt, in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't going more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs.
What assholes?
All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure.
Not your lucky day.
Oh, I gotta fist fight him. That sucks. Ah! Yeah, Zoltan, you take those guys. I'll take this guy. Killed him. Maybe. I feel like if I were killing him, that... Get out of here, asshole! I killed you! Wow, I just took them both out with one punch.
Almost like we never left Vergen.
Holy hell. Now get the hell out, you freeloaders.
Pleased. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately.
That is to say, you have all your limbs.
No, my Hackerman
And your head.
found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
How can you tell? I'm looking for Ciri.
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7?
22.
But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
That is an
Not at all,
understatement.
but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw. I'm expecting to come home to a hot leg of boar and some cold ale, and what do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
Okay, and well, I guess there is an upstairs, but it's probably not worth much. Hey, I need to loot all the blue.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
Okay, what's this notice?
The faculty of Oxenfurt University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letenove, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Keep forgetting he's got that damn fool name.
That's Dandelion's name? No wonder he goes by Dandelion. Holy hell, that name is terrible.
Annual
Wreath?
Balladry Contest. Silver Laurel awarded to Master Dandelion.
Prince Hereward himself did the honours, and the feast afterwards to celebrate the laureates. Dandelion taught a swine to yodel, and another time.
I don't know if that would be a good or bad indication of things. Loot. Letter from a female admirer.
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for.
Okay, this seems awfully mundane.
It's his planner.
Okay.
Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems
Okay,
when he
you
inherited
can have
this
it.
fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late?
Good question.
Here it is.
I would like to know.
Seems he's only been meeting women of late. The dog.
That could help. They could know something.
Not a bad
Maybe.
idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's
Especially
what I'm
if it could
counting
up
on.
their opinion of him.
We should divide these somehow. Perhaps. Fuck it.
I'll just rip out the page.
Half you interrogate the ones in yours. Such a.
My half? You took one page. I have the entire fucking book.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
I'm not sure I can go without reading it. Alright, quest items, Whoa, hiccups. Dandelion's planner. Person, Molly, person. Okay. I've read it. We're good. Talk to Zoltan.
Still here? Looking for something?
Just checking to see that everything's in place. Buggers might have hauled something off for pawning.
Actually, glad you're still here. Wanted to ask you about someone.
Molly.
Though well she knows the touch of silken lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace.
Molly, keep things tidy for
Okay.
the Baroness Lavalette.
A baroness within reach and he settled for a chambermaid?
Yeah, right?
Dandelions not one to judge folk by their station. You know that. Like he says, in the alcove, we're all equals.
Yeah. Guess a true poet observes life in all its aspects, examines it from all perspectives.
Maribel.
If I didn't know him better, I'd say he was jealous about this Marabella.
Oh, I doubt it. Former pupil. And well, the tales he told
He has
me about
pupils?
Doubt I want to hear them.
Probably better off not. Things between them took a turn for the strange at some point.
Meaning?
She had him wearing mummers' costumes. Took to calling him Christian, referring to herself as Anastasia.
Okay.
Truly perverse.
He didn't ken half of it. Called him a stallion once. That's the fool took it as a compliment, till she pulled a bit in the reins into her cupboard. Poor bastard fled out the window.
Yeah, I would too. That's a little
Vespula.
insane.
Name rings a bell. She threw his knickers out the window.
That's her.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a consumptive pheasant.
That's her.
Threw flower pots at him.
Guess soul flames never die.
Oh, that seems like an awfully extreme reaction. But given Dandelion, probably well justified.
Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility, to swing her dwarf with agility. Dwarf. Never suspected he'd be so humble.
Okay.
Dwarfs what Rosa var Atre named her Guihir. Well chosen, eh?
Guahir?
Her
What
dad's
the
a
hell does that
Guardian
word mean?
aristocrat with the Imperial Legation. Commissioned Dandelion to tutor Rosa and her sister in the art of rhetoric. But we, Rosa, preferred swordplay.
Given it's Dandelion,
How
I
dare
can
she
think of
reject the
one
great bard
thing
in
that it
favor
might
of a
be.
common swordmaster.
More than one, it seems. Week on week, we get fresh gossip about her thrashing another instructor. So bad he resigns.
Sounds like I'm going to be teaching someone swordsmanship.
Next victim. I mean, instructor.
Okay, and Eli, hell, what?
A figure most rare, her nature dual. Look deep in her eyes or be made a fool. Well, well, seems fascinated with this one.
Not without reason. Never been much for elven women myself, but this one's exceptional. Dare say Francesca Finderbeard be jealous.
You want to take this one then?
Nah, you can have her.
Okay.
Why?
See, elven beauty's like a young Beauclair wine, whereas I prefer vodka straight up.
Fair enough. Okay, let's move on.
Well, know about all I wanted to know. Thanks for your help.
All I wanted to know and then some. Alright, I don't even know what my inventory situation is like. Terrible. I need to go through some of that. Actually, I'm going to do that later. For now, I am going to talk to Vespula. Vespula? Vespula. Sure. Alright. I don't think she's too far out here. Oh! I forgot to mention, I added 2 new mods. One is No Dirty Lens Effect, and the other is Oil Indicator, and I will explain them after.
Please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay...
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
You know what? I'll just pay what she owes. I don't want to take on her as... I don't want to take on her role as bodyguard.
Vespula's to pay or be taught a lesson.
Already given her a verbal reprimand. Now go, before I teach you a lesson.
Come on. Gold's gold.
Yes, it is. Now get the fuck out.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. To think there are men who'll help a stranger out of the kindness of their hearts.
I need you,
Not entirely
so...
out of kindness, and you're not entirely a stranger.
What are you... Oh, I know you. You're that witcher took Dandelion out whoring. Gerald, right?
Close enough. Sorry, yeah, I took him out whoring? What?
Not Gerald. Geralt.
Oh. Dreadful sorry.
Explain
enough.
something if you don't mind. You say I took Dandelion out whoring.
So he said. Claimed I was his one and only. But he fell in with the wrong folk. You and that dwarf who always looks like a cow licked him. So you two were a bad example. Wine, women.
Song. He picked that habit up from us too? Gotta have a word with him.
Yeah. And he's why I'm here.
What do you think? Where could Dandelion be?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch.
Sounds about right.
What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
I'm sure you did. Who was he with? I need to
This
know.
woman he was with in the harbor. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Covere. Ha! Horvere, more likely. Corset so
Probably
tight
somewhere
her eyes were
between.
popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Not really. Alright. Thank you.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
Fuck
No.
you, maybe?
I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Alright, doesn't sound like you're too mad at him if you're willing to see him again. Okay, next lady is the Lahellahudifert. I guess. Close enough, right? Hello.
Welcome. Do come in.
Oh. I was not
I'm
expecting
a friend of
this.
Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here.
Wait. What?
Any better?
Okay, so...
So you're...
Elial.
Okay.
Did you and Dandelion... I mean... How did you two meet?
I met
Yeah.
him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
You don't would want to imagine it, and it makes sense he was drunk. I don't want to know the rest.
Don't think I want to know what happened next.
Oh, stop. He wasn't so drunk as not to figure it out. Besides, men don't interest me. I told him that from the start.
Okay.
Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Okay. When did you last see him?
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button rear fixed or a hole patched.
When'd you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
What would he have wanted to talk about?
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He
Or
asked about
didn't
anything
talk
in
about?
particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid
Kalkstein?
our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're
Kalkstein.
too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, ooh, the goings-on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
Okay, since apparently I have to ask the question, why do you dress that way?
I know this is none of my business, but why do you...
Why do I dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became
Okay.
a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom.
Okay.
Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
I managed to stay interested.
The thing with that is, though, and apparently I didn't have to ask him any of those questions. The thing with that is, though, you're not defined by your clothing or what you appeared to
Thanks for
do
your help.
in your day-to-day life.
Nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
You can change out of that dress now. You really don't have to be in that dress. Oh right, I forgot. Mods. No dirty lens effect. In normal gameplay, and mostly when you're looking at the sun, you can kind of see on the screen that there's a dirt effect. It just makes it feel like it's a camera and adds to the cinematic quality. I don't necessarily like that, so I removed it. The other one is oil indicator. Instead of having to, when I apply an oil to my sword, instead of having to go into the menu and hovering over the sword to see how many strikes I have, it brings up, I gotta take care of this priest. It brings up something like the enhanced armor, and it just tells me how many, oh my god, all this talking! Shut up, all of you! Especially you, priest. Anyway, it shows how many strikes I have without having to open up the menu. Get down here and
Got the courage
tell
to
that to
repeat
the...
that slander to my face?
What he said.
Readily. You are a mutant.
True.
A freak.
Maybe.
A useless relic of a bygone age that should be burned like a withered branch.
Last part I can't agree with. How many lives have you saved?
How many people's lives have you saved? From Bruxay, from Leshens?
That has no bearing.
Absolutely
Ask you
it
a
does.
question. How many? There's something to think about, folks.
Those drunks need to shut the hell up, man.
But holler at him and his tail slicks between his legs. Come on, people.
Two finger. Yeah, get the fuck out. Next time I'll kill you. Okay, next talk to Molly. So yeah, those are the two mods I added. Again, they'll be in the Google Doc. That's linked in the description. And it'll have a link to where you can download them. My little GPS... Oh.
Look awfully suspicious to me, tramp.
I am not a tramp, sir. Okay, notice board. Oh, gotta take the stuff from the notice board. Item, 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 item. Whoop. Forgot it auto-closed. Okay. Okay.
This Baronet's La Vallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Okay, then.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa La Valette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet. And know each other. Surprising.
We do? Met him in Vizima. Okay.
Yeah, we had an opportunity to, talk when the Emperor summoned me to Vizima.
Had you run afoul of Var Emrys? No. You'd be long dead if that were so. It seems, then, that you share some interests.
I
but
guess.
I shan't question you out of doors. Will you accept my invitation? Tell me what brings you here.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Sure, why not?
Well, if Molly will be there.
On our way, then.
Oh, okay. Hey, there was a shooting star. I don't have a wish to make, so... Yeah, okay. I feel like I should have something to say here, but I'm really drawing a blank. It's probably a good thing that this episode is mostly dialogue and stuff, because I'm just at a complete loss.
We've arrived.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
Okay.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Grey's a nice color. For horses, too.
Who is he talking about in the first...
Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General.
Horses can't salute. Know a lot about horses, apparently, maybe?
Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
You know what? I'm not really into the racing thing. Plus, I want to get this episode over with.
I'd rather resolve what I have to with Molly.
Very well. I shan't insist. The attractive one, that's Molly.
Okay.
The Baroness and I will place our wagers. You can then ride back to Novigrad with us if you wish.
Yeah, she's mildly attractive. I'd go more with cute, but that's just me. Alright, jump. Oh, are you kidding? I can't jump over here? Can I jump over here? Yes. Hello, Molly.
I'm Molly, my lord.
Okay.
Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt? That Geralt?
Yes.
The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again.
Sure. Yeah. She seems so enthusiastic. I don't want to really... Yeah, okay. If not for him, I'd be dead.
Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Kairan by playing his lute.
How?
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. About him.
It's a good...
Where he
Okay.
might be.
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine?
Yes. Yes, I can.
Or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
Sister? You remember your again, I don't want to just destroy her worldview, so remember the last conversation?
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What?
Of course.
Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon.
I'm sure he was.
Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
Oh, I'm gonna have to break her world. Okay. Lady, he doesn't have a sister.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him myself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I asked Dandelion when we'd visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Probably another one of his muses.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait. Before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see him.
Oh boy, am I gonna have to do a fetch quest?
He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
Thank you. Okay, so that was Molly. Next time I am going to find Marabella and Rose von Atre. I'm just gonna stop trying to say that name now. So this weekend, or maybe a few days ago, I will be doing a live stream. I'm actually recording this on Monday, and it releases on Wednesday. Yeah. So I may have done a live stream. I may be doing one this weekend of The Witcher. I will be going through and doing a bunch of side quests and exploring and just doing a bunch of side stuff because I really just want to play this game, but I don't want to do the main story without doing the video on it. So you can join me at probably gaming.youtube.com/uzigorilla/live, and you'll be able to watch me there. It'll probably be late afternoon, evening. That'll be that time, so you can go over there and follow me, subscribe, and should be notified when I go live. So there's that to look forward to. And that's it. That's all I got to say. So until next time, bye! Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, please consider subscribing. For videos similar to this one, click the video on the left. For something a little bit different, click the video on the right.
A recent event, obscured by powerful magics, remains masked even to me. But the catastrophic outcome is plain. Azeroth will burn